Hi, it's Lisa here from Aslan Coaching. Did you know that when somebody is rude to us or unkind to us at work, our cognitive ability reduces by up to 61%, which means that our focus is reduced, our performance is reduced. And I know this from first hand from when I was a student midwife one day when I was part of a team involved in looking after a lady who had just delivered her baby but was hemorrhaging pretty badly, and there was a lot of rushing around, and our focus was really to give her the medications that she needed that would stop the bleeding. So my role in it was to draw up one of the medications that we were going to be giving. The registrar in the room, he was the most senior person in the team, came over and stood at my shoulder and leaned around without saying anything, and really, leaning in to watch what I was doing with the syringe and the needle. There was no other reason for him to do that other than to make me feel uncomfortable, and I knew that, so I ignored him. I took a deep breath. I really needed to draw that medication up properly with no air, the right dose, all the rest of it, so I needed to focus because we were all pretty worried about her health, and thankfully she was fine. But he really defeated the purpose of what we were there to do and made it more difficult for me to do my best in that moment, which was already pretty stressful. If you're a manager of a team, how amazing would it be to know that you're getting the best performance out of them, out of the people on your team? And how might it impact on your staff turnover and work-related stress leave if you don't do all you can to build trust and loyalty and make sure that they are happy in their work? When you have inspired trust in your team, their brains are releasing hormones that encourage creativity and collaboration and problem solving as well. Their corpus callosum, which is the bridge between the hemispheres, that's open for business, so it connects the data and the creative sides of the brain. So their whole brain is open for business and they're working really productively. I've coached and trained hundreds of business owners and managers on how to be better leaders, and they report not only feeling more confident in their own leadership ability, but also definite and tangible results and improvements in the performance of their teams when they build trust, when they actively build trust. So if you'd like to learn more, shoot me a message, or you can book a chat with me on my Calendly link. My top tip for you going forward for this week is to watch how your staff are speaking to each other. You can see on screen some of the common off-the-cuff remarks that people make, that actually all of them trigger stress responses, and of course there are worse ones. I'm sure you'll have heard or think of worse ones. But for this week coming, just try and observe what your team are saying to each other and how you're speaking to your team as well. And this is from a place of compassion, because sometimes it is really hard to remember or to not be frustrated when things are going wrong. But it's really important that you do, because you'll get the best out of them if you can. Think about what the workplace is like. Is it civil, respectful? If it's not, then there's work to be done. So I wish you the best with that, but contact me if you need help with that. And I know that you are doing it from a place of wanting the best out of your team and wanting the best for your company. So don't beat yourself up, but there's always, if that's been happening, it's possible to improve. So have a great week ahead. Bye for now.